Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here to give you guys my WWE Smackdown review for April 30th, 2019. Um, and I'm just going to get right into it. We had the commentary team of Corey Graves, Tom Phillips, and Byron Saxton. And it opens right up with a Kofi Kingston exclusive interview to kind of, give us some aftermath of the Kevin Owens attack on the previous episode. Um, and it was conducted by Michael Cole, which is weird. That they fly in Cole for this, but whatever. Um, but basically they kind of recap us of how Kofi Kingston got the WWE Championship, and they talk about the attack with Kevin Owens. And Kofi Kingston says um, that that the New Day is all about giving people opportunities, and they gave the opportunity to Kevin Owens to trust him, but apparently that they were wrong. And if Kevin Owens wanted a WWE Championship match, all he had to do was ask. So he challenges Kevin Owens for a WWE Championship match at Money in the Bank, which was kind of weird. You would because typically a babyface says right now, and then the heel will come out and says, "No, we're gonna do it on my time." So it's kind of weird that he said at Money in the Bank. Maybe Kofi Kingston smartened up and realizes that he won't do it. But I kind of wish like he would have said like, "I have it for right now, but I know Kevin Owens is gonna want it on his time." But other than that, I thought he cut a very good promo here, and I think Kofi Kingston's kind of starting to prove himself in the main event title picture. A lot of people I think were getting worried that after he finally had his big moment, it was going to feel like a mid carder holding the WWE title, but I don't really think it's felt like that at all. I thought this week he kind of showed that he could carry the title and maybe stay in the main event once he loses it. Because what I worry is going to happen is once he loses, he'll just go right back to the mid card. So yeah. But then Kevin Owens comes out and um, he says that Kofi Kingston is a burden to the WWE Championship. He says that he could tell in his voice that the people don't think that he's WWE Championship material, and he doesn't even think that he's Championship material. You had the moment at WrestleMania, but that's all it is. It's just a moment. And before he can really finish his sentence, Xavier Woods runs out, and Kofi Kingston, and he tries to attack Kevin Owens from behind, but Owens hits a super kick on him. Kingston runs up the ramp, and Owens takes off, and then that was pretty much the segment. I like this segment though. I really like the starting of the Kofi Kingston Kevin Owens feud, and I'm really enjoying it. I really like that heel Kevin Owens is back. I mean, I liked him as a face and stuff, and it was a new direction for him. But like I talked about before, SmackDown's kind of lacking in heels right now, so they kind of had to turn him heel. So yeah, um, I mean, I heard they were gonna go in this direction anyways, so they just shotgunned it early. So yeah, um, but I thought the segment was a win. And then Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are backstage. Um, and Kofi Kingston's upset that Xavier Woods was out there because he's injured. He shouldn't be doing that. And Kofi Kingston kind of wants to handle this himself. So this makes me question if they're starting to tease the breakup of the New Day now, where when Big E comes back, he'll cost Kofi Kingston the WWE title. Um, not right away, obviously, because he's going to get a big pop when he comes back, so they'll want to see the New Day together again. But, they'll start to slowly tease the cracks in the New Day, because I think it's time to break them up. So, we'll see. Um, then we had Bayley versus Becky Lynch. We find out that Bayley is going to be in the Women's Money in the Bank contract ladder match. And a small rant, I forgot to rant about this on my Raw review. I hate the fact that people are just getting announced for the match instead of having qualifying matches for it because, there were certain people that are in the match that shouldn't even be in it, but whatever. I thought Bayley and Becky Lynch had a good match. I thought they've had better matches in NXT, but I still thought this was a good match. Becky Lynch, tweaks her leg, kayfabe-wise, early in the match, so Bayley kind of targets that. And then Becky Lynch makes a comeback. She hits a Beck exploder, and then when Bayley goes for the belly to belly, she counters it into the disarm her. And Bayley taps out for the and Becky Lynch gets the win, which makes sense. She's going into Money in the Bank. She's the champion. She shouldn't be losing. You got to make her look strong, especially because she just won the main event at WrestleMania. You can't have her just losing matches all over the place. And it's not like Bayley's really done anything significant, so I'm fine with it. And they kind of showed like Bailey kind of acting working heelish in this match. I wonder if that's going to be a sign. I think it's time to pull the trigger and turn Bailey heel. I know like her gimmick's a natural babyface gimmick, but I actually think it'd be a nice change for her. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Right afterwards, though, Charlotte Flair runs out. She big boots Becky Lynch and throws Bailey into the post, and that was pretty much that. I liked all this though. I thought it was nice and simple, just some nice and simple build to Money in the Bank, so I liked it. Um, and then Aleister Black cuts another promo backstage, and he talks about how fear and how people think that if they aren't afraid of him, that there's no way that they have a strategy to beat him. But he says that, but once the referee's hand goes down 3 times for a pinfall, it's already too late. People can't outsmoke me, and yeah, he just basically cuts one of those weird promos. And I really like these promos. I think it's a good way to introduce Aleister Black's character, and I really hope it leads to something with Aleister Black because I actually really like his promos. And then we had the big segment, the Hardy Boys Tag Team Title Reign in jeopardy. Um, so this was a big question because we had seen the reports that Jeff Hardy has to go in for surgery because he got an injury back in 2015 when he was in either a car accident or a motorcycle accident. I forget which one. So he's having surgery for it now. So we were wondering what was going to be the fate of the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And I thought the segment was a win. So Jeff Hardy announces that the reason he got the injury is because of the attack that Lars Sullivan did to him after they won the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Which I actually like that they're gonna go with that. You know, it really puts over Lars Sullivan as a big monster, as a huge monster because he took out a former WWE champion, a Grand Slam champion in professional wrestling. So it really adds credibility to him. And the Hardy Boys announced that they have to give up the SmackDown Tag Team titles, and said that they're going to come back and, better than ever and win them. But before they can finish their sentence, Lars Sullivan comes out, and he beats the crap out of Matt Hardy and hits the freak accident on him. And he goes to target Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's trying to, stand his ground with the clutch, but he doesn't touch him because he's legitimately injured. So R-Truth runs in and hits Lars Sullivan in the back with a chair, but it has no effect on him. And he tries to hit him again, but Lars Sullivan just punches right through the chair, and he attacks R-Truth, hits the freak accident on him, and that was basically it. I like this. I really like the way that they're pushing Lars Sullivan. What I worry is going to happen, though, is he's going to get, this big monster push, and then someone's just going to, like Roman Reigns is going to, take him down, and it'll just be enhancement talent, basically. Because basically that's how these monster pushes kind of work. Once they get taken down by a big star, they don't really have any plans for him afterwards, which I kind of hope doesn't happen with Lars Sullivan. I kind of hope, that they just keep building him and building him. Put the WWE title on him or something. Have him have a nice monster long reign with it. Maybe have like an underdog or like some type of big baby face beat him for it, and then you continue to push him. Because I really want it, because I think Lars Sullivan is pretty good. So I actually think he's awesome, actually. So we'll see. Then we had the men's Money in the Bank ladder match participants revealed. It's going to be, for at least the SmackDown side, it's going to be Ali, Randy Orton, Andrade, and Finn Balor. Like I said, really no one's earned this title shot. Ali's hasn't really won many matches lately. You could make the argument maybe Finn Balor has because he's been on a winning streak lately. So there's that. Randy Orton. I mean, he's just Randy Orton. He's a past winner, but really hasn't had a winning track lately. And Andrade lost to the IC champ last week, so he didn't really do anything to earn this match. So, like I said, I really wish they would have just done qualifying matches. Because what I like about the qualifying matches is it makes people watch the shows. It makes the shows have a purpose, and it actually is a nice way to build to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So I don't know why they didn't just do qualifying matches, because then I would be fine with these people being in the matches. So yeah, that was that. They're all gonna. And then they announced a tag team match. It's going to be Randy Orton and Andrade versus Ali and Finn Balor, so that's fine. Then I don't know why they didn't just do the match right then, but whatever. And then we had Kairi Sane and Asuka with Paige ringside versus an enhancement talent tag team with the Iconics on commentary. Iconics were annoying as hell on commentary, and it wasn't, good heat. It was more like get off my TV heat because it was pretty damn bad. Um, and I actually like the fact that they kind of like mixed, Asuka and Kairi Sane's like theme songs together because it makes them kind of feel like a legitimate tag team. Because I really like that, and I really thought Asuka and Kairi Sane looked really good as a tag team. They hit some nice tag team moves, like um, the what's it called? Lung blower into the backstabber. I thought that was awesome. And they did the Asuka did like a face buster into Kairi Sane doing the insane elbow. So I really like that they're starting to establish like a tag team moves, and they obviously win because they're not going to have the enhancement tag team wins. It would make no sense. And yeah, I say Money in the Bank, put the titles on Asuka and Kairi Sane. I know they just got brought up, but they really need to bring some prestige into the women's tag team championships. And Asuka and Kairi Sane could definitely do that. The problem is, we thought the Boston Hug Connection could do that, but they booked them like shit. So, you just really can't win. See, they can bring up prestige, but then you gotta have the writing to back it up. So it's like, you can't win sometimes. So why even bother telling you to do that? So then Fire and Desire are backstage, and we find out that one of them is going to be put in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So Mandy Rose is like buttering up Sonya Deville, so that way, like, as like a manipulative tactic, so that way, she'll say that she deserves to go in, and it can lead to a fight. So Sonya Deville just gives her the spot, and Mandy Rose is happy about it, which kind of interesting. It's something new. I thought that was kind of cool, I guess. It's instead of just doing like a lame ass breakup angle. Now, if Sonya Deville cost Mandy Rose the match, I'm gonna crap on it because that would make no sense. Because then why wouldn't she just say I want to be in the match? But whatever. I liked it though. And then Roman Reigns comes out to do a promo, and he says the reason that he took out Vince McMahon is because he wanted to make a big impact on his first appearance on SmackDown. Then Shane McMahon comes out, and he insults Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns challenges him to get in the ring and, beat him up, but Shane McMahon says he's going to go do training for his cage match with The Miz. So he says that if Roman Reigns wants to fight so bad, he can have a handicap match against the B team, which I could totally see that handicap thing coming a mile away. And Shane McMahon makes a special guest enforcer referee, Elias. I don't know why he didn't just make him the special guest referee, but he didn't. And yeah, they have the match, and basically it was the, Elias and the B team trying to stack the deck against Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns is Roman Reigns, and just comes back from it. It's Authority 2014 handicap matches all over again, where either the face doesn't prevail or he does. It's nothing new we haven't seen, so there's that. I didn't like any of this, because it was just, you knew Roman Reigns wasn't going to lose to the B team, and it was more like Authority 2014 all over again, so I didn't like it at all. And but I am looking for. I did like though the Samoan drop like DDT combination that Roman Reigns hit in the match. I thought that was pretty cool. I've never seen a move done like that before. And then we had a tag team match. It was Ali and Finn Balor versus Randy Orton and Andrade with Zelina Vega inside. Zelina Vega and Andrade do their promo saying that they don't respect anybody and tell Randy Orton that he better respect him. I don't really know why Andrade is cutting promos. That's what Zelina Vega is supposed to be for, because she's the manager. But, Vince doesn't understand how managers work, so you can't really expect him to, you know, get how that works, so why bother complaining about it? They have a good match. They dominate Ali for a while, and then eventually Finn Balor gets a hot tag, goes off on Andrade. I did like the dives that they hit simultaneously on both guys. Thought that was pretty cool. And then Andrade hits the double knees in the corner, doesn't get the win. And then Finn hits the Sling Blade into the 450 by Ali, who tagged himself in and pins Andrade for the win, which I thought made sense. You know, you want to put over on Ali. He hasn't really had a big win in a while, so there's that. And then Randy Orton hits an RKO and Finn Balor, and then Ali hits 2 super kicks, sending Randy Orton outside the ring. And that was basically it. I like this, though. I thought it was a nice way to build to the Money in the Bank ladder match, and I think I like that Ali stood tall because you have to make him look strong going into the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, so I like this. And then we had the main event segment. It was the Kevin Owens show with Xavier Woods. And Kevin Owens talks about some more how the WWE Championship's a burden on Kofi Kingston because he doesn't think he can handle the pressure of defending the WWE title. And then he said that he's going to help Kofi Kingston by beating him at Money in the Bank for the WWE Championship. And he calls out Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods doesn't come out because he's injured. So he brings out like one of Xavier Woods' like toys and he makes fun of it. Which sounds stupid, but if you actually watch Kevin Owens' delivery on this, it was actually really damn awesome. And then he actually brings out, saying that he was in a travel package, he brings out Big E and he's got like his leg taped up. And he said that these are nothing more than pieces of crap. He trashes the New Day, saying that he doesn't have all the fancy stuff with the Kevin Owens show. And he said that he's positive that he's going to beat Kofi Kingston for the title. Kofi Kingston comes out. He beats the crap out of Kevin Owens. He throws him over the announce table. He throws one of the chairs onto him. And then Kevin Owens rakes the eyes, runs off into the crowd. And that was basically the segment. I like this, though. I'm really looking forward to Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens for the WWE title. I really like the storyline. I really like I think the match will be awesome. And I don't think they've ever faced off before, like one-on-one, actually. They might have, and I don't remember it, but I don't think they have. I really wish they would bring up, like, the past, like how, Kevin Owens took his title match, and he actually did it on purpose and things like that, but maybe they will go there eventually, maybe they won't. But yeah, that was SmackDown. I thought this was a really good show. I really enjoyed it. I thought it flowed very well. The only thing I really hated on this show was that Roman Reigns handicap match and stuff like that, but other than that, I thought it was a really good show. What else did I know? There was something else I didn't like on this show. I guess really nothing. So I'm going to give it a B. I thought it was a really good show. It wasn't quite a B plus because I didn't think it was like a great show, but I thought it was really good. I thought it built nicely to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And I don't know what's going to happen with the SmackDown Tag Team title situation. Maybe they're just going to have a tournament, but that's going to be kind of tough to do considering the fact that SmackDown doesn't have a lot of tag teams to do it with, so I don't know what's going to happen there. But that's pretty much the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video so people watch it. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for more content and click on the bell. So that way every time I upload a video, you guys get the notifications for it. And make sure you guys do the same thing for my CM brothers and all the Talking to YouTube channels. And that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.